That's one of those things where like you set your clock 5 minutes fast, and then after like a couple of months you realize your clock is 5 minutes fast, so you automatically adjust your behavior to the fact that you're allowed to be 5 minutes late. Hello, welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing. A1 Reno Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday, the 3rd of September. Good morning. Smoke rolled back in last night. Not the worst day, but not the best. It's crazy. I went for a mountain bike ride last night. And when I was driving home, it was totally clean air. And when I was driving home, you could literally see a smoke plume blowing in over Reno. It was kind of crazy. So, 97 degrees today. Hot.
Good morning. Good morning from Kansas. Oh my God, that was Violet calling on the phone.
She just hung up on
I just
Violet.
hung up on her. She can't interrupt me during the live feed.
Do you want me to call her back and find out what she needs?
I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna text her because she knows about the live stream, and I can't imagine.
You know why?
She'd be calling
Because we got a message. Oh my goodness! It's the live feed. Bye. And she, even though I said it's a live feed, she still was trying to talk to me.
Did you get a message about the dog?
I don't know. So anyways, it's really ugly here in Portland. You know, Sandy, I heard or in Portola. Okay. I guess I was going to tell you somebody else in Oregon said the weather hasn't been good, but I guess that doesn't apply to Portola.
Who, Fat Robin? No! Violet
Yes!
last night.
Can you
Violet
believe
last night.
how pushy she was just then? I hung up
love
on her,
that.
and then
She's gonna get everything
and then
she
she
wants in
tries
this
to
life.
then she calls back again, and I say it's the live feed, and then she still tries to keep talking, and it's not an emergency.
You've got a choice for a dog.
Okay. Anyhow, so
It's less of an emergency and more something that they can't stop talking about. So, I can't believe you're not like,
I have priorities. We're doing a live feed.
as if you haven't shared your personal life. You know, it's funny. I had a conversation with somebody, like, this goes weeks and weeks and weeks ago, and I was like, it's not, yes, we're getting a puppy.
We are.
So, and
Marilyn,
we've
don't
got
hate
the next,
us.
we've got the next choice. So that's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's exciting for you.
Yes,
I'm
but
not
we
looking
are.
forward to
I
the
mean,
sleepless nights.
we're not either, and it was just a family decision, and you know, it's something we've missed in our lives. Well, we
It's
have,
something they've missed in their lives.
and we're just, you know, we had a dog for 15 years that we loved, and oh my God, if that is her.
That is not her.
It is not her. But, and you know.
We're getting an Australian Shepherd.
Yes.
So, which is funny because one of our neighbors just got a mini Aussie and we just saw them and we were like, hey, how's it going? And they were like, this gosh darn puppy's killing us.
She had it in a baby Bjorn, like, you know, in the little baby carrier, and like we hear it all different times of the day.
They hear that.
Sorry about
always.
that.
So, but I said something to a customer where I was like, it's not lost on me that like our personal lives are now forever immortalized on live feed. Like,
I need that because I can't remember anything, and so now I can watch the live feeds and be like, oh, Oh yeah, because now Patrick's my memory. I always ask Patrick. I go, he's like, "Don't you remember that?" I'm like, "No."
We talk about like we climbed once in a jungle in Thailand to the top of a karst tower, like a big.
I remember that.
Well,
because the mosquitoes were so bad. I was traumatized.
But
I remember
you
that. And we started and then there were monkeys, and the monkeys jumped on the back of that one guy.
No. I'm
Was
talking
this
about
different?
the one with the Buddha on top, out in the middle of the
Oh
jungle.
yeah, I don't remember that.
But like, this is like a life-defining moment. She remembers the monkeys, right? She
I'm
remembers
scared-
the monkeys
'cause
because
I'm
the monkeys
scared
were like
of monkeys.
literally scary.
Hi, Sage.
The monkeys jumped on this dude's back and tore open his backpack.
He had a Coke.
And like stole a can of Coke out of his backpack and like bit into the can of Coke, and it
they're
sprayed all over
they're
the place, and the
scary.
monkeys were freaking out. That was scary. But like 2 days later, we went out into the middle of the jungle and hiked through the jungle. We'd just seen
I don't
a
remember the
cobra
hike.
getting yanked out of a house. Like they grabbed a cobra and pulled it out of the house and beat it to death on the beach.
You would think I'd remember that.
She doesn't remember that.
Yeah.
And then we
I
climbed.
have a horrible memory.
We climbed to the top of this karst tower, and there's a
reclining Buddha.
There was a gigantic golden reclining Buddha.
I kind of remember that.
And a pagoda, and then it rained, and the stairs, like this is like 500 feet high, and the stairs were like maybe 18 inches wide just on the outside of the tower, and it was limestone, so it rained and it got slippery. So we just sat up there for hours. And then we waited for it to get dry so we could walk back. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is what I'm working with.
Is that so? How sad is that I don't remember that? That makes me so sad. But Patrick remembers it, and then he tells me about it.
It's funny, like I tell her about it, and she's like, I remember the Buddha.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I need a brain transplant, but I'm scared I'd get one worse than the one I have already. So I'll just keep the one I have.
Maybe it's Neuralink brain implant time.
Yeah, maybe I just need some stimulus.
Abby normal brain.
So anyways,
Anywho,
so I need why are we talking about that?
because of the live stream.
Oh,
lives are forever.
I feel really lucky. The other day I used to scrapbook, and when the kids were little, and I would write like things that happened and things they said, and I'm so thankful for those, because I'll read them, I'll go, that was so wonderful, but I wouldn't remember it if I hadn't written it down.
I used to be convinced that she didn't remember anything because she lived life through I'm like, if you actually just were present and not taking pictures, then you'd remember. But
it's good that
but
I
it's
have
the
it.
Pictures, like
That
I wish
help me
we had-
remember.
Yeah. So.
And it's Patrick. Patrick remembers everything. I'm like, how do you remember what they were wearing at that party 20 years ago? He remembers everything. He has memory so good, he remembers things that didn't happen.
Yep. I went to
And my
space
memory's
once.
so bad that I remember things that didn't happen. So anyhow, what do we have something important to share?
Any updates on product? Pins are finally here. Is that
and
right?
I didn't hear back from anybody, so I'm thinking there are like a couple of things that didn't come in, but for the most part, we were waiting for those quilting pins, the fine ones, and those finally came in. So email me if you're still waiting for some of those.
We were short a hoop or two. I think Sammy's waiting for a hoop. I think everybody else got their hoop.
You're
for
talking
the,
about
for the,
baby
for the
baby lock for this Lurs. We're still waiting on I'm still waiting. We're all waiting together.
So I mentioned this yesterday, but the brother deal was different because brother sold them as a bundle with better pricing, and so but the challenge with that is they're shipping them at a different time because they're only shipping the brother upgrades once once all the hoops are available. So we've been promised those by the middle of the month.
Yes.
Same with fabric mats.
I did want to talk to them about something. Oh, I only had 4 sets of that enchanted Santa. That was popular. So there'll be a class. I'm hoping to work on it this weekend. 27 hours. And
all on video.
all on video.
Is that going to
We'll
be a
fast
video
forward.
class?
I'm going to be doing it on my 10 needle too. Not that you can't do it on a regular sit
But
down.
will you be
Yes.
videoing?
Yes, it'll be a video. I did, speaking of that, it's so funny because we did that special, and as soon as we got off the phone, I got a call from OESD. And I was like, was I not supposed to price it that low? Am I going to get in trouble? And it had nothing to do with that. Because sometimes there's map pricing, but there's no map on that.
You guys will notice the deals of the day go away pretty fast in a lot of scenarios, and that's because a lot of the deals of the day are being sold below map, and we can get into trouble for selling stuff below map. Is the email address on our website still valid? So if it's info at or something like that, it still is. That email comes to me, and sometimes I run a day or two behind on that email because it's all the orders go through that email too. So sometimes, like yesterday was a busy online day, like an email just is hidden in the midst of the orders that are coming in through the website. So,
but I did want to let you know that all that OESD, we had the 4 sets. Those all went out, and if you got an email, then your set was in. If not, everything was ordered last night. And OESD is fast. Oh, so that leads me to coming for a little circle. So they called me because they're doing these wonderful virtual events. So they have one that's an embroidery event. And I know a lot of you have questions about like stabilizer. What stabilizer do I use? When do I use it? I think they're going to talk about things like that and all sorts of embroidery techniques. It's a live event. So, OESD does it. And so we are set up to do that. We're going to be doing 2 events. So they're on this calendar. They're not on our calendar yet. I'll put them on there, but it's just to save the date. So, and they're just free events. You just sign up. I think they do them. I'm not quite sure. They haven't sent me all the detail, but I think it's Facebook. And so one of them is going to be September 30th. That's going to be the embroidery one where they'll talk about everything embroidery. And then
yes, that still comes to me, Donnie.
And then the other event is going to be, I thought I wrote it down somewhere, November 13th. I think that's a Friday. Friday the 13th. So, but that's going to be lucky for us because we're doing the OESD quilting event. And I don't know if you know, they have like so many amazing quilting embroidery patterns that are just fantastic. We had a gal in here, Dana Harrison was in here yesterday using a quilting embroidery pattern to do the quilting on like the long row of
she was doing her pillow.
Yeah,
right?
And it was so cute. So you don't have to just use IQ or Design Center in your machine. Some of you don't have that. Some of you have embroidery and you want to quilt. There's so many options for that. So I'm really excited about that.
It'd be really cool, and I know we've talked about it. Because some people just don't have space for, or, some people don't want to invest in the IQ machines, but software. Like software has fills. So all the fills that are built into the Luminaire and the Solaris, they're built into the software too.
And not only do you have those fills, but you have, how many fills are there, Michelle? Do you know?
I have endless options.
There are endless options for fills and software.
And then Dana sat down with Michelle, and then they created their own fills with these bats, and that was really awesome too. So playbooks playbooks, Melinda, they're telling us every scan and cut, all that stuff. Brother is saying middle of September. So and that's just where they've left it. Upgrades, scan and cut playbooks, the mats, that was all ordered the day we did the deals, and But we've just been waiting for those. Middle of
They've
September.
promised them all by the middle of September. I mean, it's funny. There's POs. He kind of calls me and says, hey, this is what we're shipping to you and when they're shipping to us and how they're shipping to us. And the POs haven't been created yet. But he said the overall message is you'll have everything by the middle of September. So
should I send him a note?
You going to get all Karen?
I'm gonna just be like,
and I know we have some
Stuff,
Karens on the live stream too. I'm just, hey, this is a word that's like saying okay boomer, right? Like that.
Just stop.
I'm about to
Just
get pinched.
stop.
I'm about to get
just
pinched.
stop. So so save the date.
As
OESD.
I like circle the drain. Oh no.
Yes.
This is like immortalized forever.
Can we rewind that? Can we get that? Okay, so
These are the things we learn from our children.
We don't learn these. Patrick always knows. Yeah,
Hey, now.
Karen. Yes, Karen Roselli. Hey now.
That's like when this whole thing became a thing over the summer. That was like a question in our household. But like, what if your name is really Karen?
Karen, we know you're not that Karen. We love you, Karen. So put it on your calendar. Save that date. September 30th. OESD embroidery event ends November 13th. Friday the 13th in November is going to be the quilting event. And
This is all on the website.
no, it's not on the website yet. So they're going to be.
When can they expect it to be on the website?
When I put it on. I'm just kidding. That was just a joke.
Like, whoa.
That was seriously a joke. I'm just waiting to get some more information. So, thanks for the yes.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? Yeah,
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
What time?
Oh, I do have times. They're both going to be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
So this is more of a save the date.
Yeah.
And we'll make another announcement
and
when it's on the website.
They'll show us like fun stuff and how to use different product and how we can
How many
incorporate
ladies?
it. It's as many, and it's a free event too.
So, it's a free event.
Yeah, it's a free event.
Oh, sweet. So put it in your calendar.
It's a free event, and I think
Between 10 and noon
I think if
on
you
the 30th of September.
I hope it's free.
And between 10 and noon on the 13th of November. There
Yes.
you go. So
Okay, Daily Deal.
the Daily Deal, and it's funny because I was editing videos for Jeannie last night and she talked about the Daily Deal and I was like, well, you're on there, put it on there. But I think she sent it to me and I've just begun to put it on the website. I didn't realize that
I
she
wasn't
didn't.
on there. I just emailed you. I wasn't on there.
Okay. Well, this is your gig.
So I only have 2 of these, and because I just I never know if that's something you're going to be excited about or if you're like no thank you. What the worst, which one nobody got? We had a Daily Deal. I thought you would be excited about it, but it was it was like the long arm tray, which I love. I love that thing. And the drawer, and nobody got it.
So you
What
long
is
arm
wrong with
ladies,
you? Yes.
long arm ladies, don't complain if we don't throw deals your way.
Nobody got it. Nobody wanted it. I love that. We have it set up here. I love
You
that
have one
tray.
at home?
I have that one too. I haven't been. Oh my god.
She's like, I bought one for me, but it's still in the box.
Yeah, because I haven't long armed at all. We should sing Christmas songs.
Oh God, Christmas in September.
Go ahead and sing me a Christmas song.
Not till Labor Day.
What? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, so this is the hemline advent calendar. So, and it comes with 24 things, pins, hand needles,
Some scissors,
bobbins,
needle threaders.
invisible thread, different types of thread. It's just something fun to open. You have the little I'm not going to open it, but it lifts up. And then
there are pictures of it opened and pictures of what is in it.
Who doesn't love a gift?
You got to
every
give me
day?
like 10 minutes after the live stream and we'll get it.
Yeah,
we'll
because
get it
it's
posted.
not up there yet. But it's normally $34.99, and I think it's on the site for $24.99.
It's not on the site yet. It'll be on the site.
It will be on the site for $24.99. I have 2 in the shop. I just, no Christmas. I know, Karen. But I thought it was kind of fun, because isn't it fun? Even though we're not little kids anymore, it's fun to like open something up each day.
Well, and part of the reason we're doing something like this now rather than waiting until later is like this is the kind of stuff that we if we don't do it now, you don't get the product. Like this stuff has a tendency to sell out. So we're doing it early to make sure that David Winchell wants it. So tell David Winchell to check out the site. It'll be on there about 5 to 10 minutes after the live stream ends.
Yeah, it's just a fun little thing, and I didn't know if people would love it or not want it, so I just thought we'd try a couple of them, right?
So I want to throw an idea out there because I would be interested in hearing our ladies' thoughts on this. As crazy as this sounds, for 5 consecutive years, we've done a big Black Friday sale. And Black Friday and Saturday have been relatively crazy days. It has also snowed every year on Black Friday. We've had weather. So,
has it? Really?
It has. But I was talking to my nephew last night who suggested maybe doing a family Thanksgiving, which I thought sounded kind of fun. So I'm curious to know if we did a save yourself on Black Friday and a crazy sale. Maybe we even open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that week. And then we're closed Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Ooh, that sounds good. Because what have we usually done? We
normally have been open every day but Thursday, and Black Friday is normally a really good day. Saturday after is normally, people are doing their other things instead.
They're digesting all that turkey.
Yes. So I am curious to know what people would think about doing, essentially a kind of big 3-day event prior to the holiday. So I'd be interested in comments on that if people would be excited or interested.
I read that Miss Cindy Marlar, I'm sending you that. I thought I sent it. Just remembering things that didn't happen. So I read Target and Walmart are closed. They're closing for Thanksgiving. Because they've been opening early, they've been opening earlier and earlier.
Progressive and revolutionary, but we're just following the big boys.
We're bringing it all back to family values, family time.
That the beginning part of this whole thing was like when things weren't crazy and things weren't
Cyber
slow.
sale.
So we're highly limited. We sell a lot of machines Black Friday, like. We see a lot of husbands and a lot of the machines we can't sell online. So we'd have to do in-store events, but shift the days.
Call me. Right?
I don't know what happened to my glasses, but something happened to my glasses.
Are they like they're like this?
They are. They're like, and it's funny because I noticed this morning and I was like, I need to fix that. And then I tried to do that. My lens popped out. But,
Oh, I love that. Just call me and I'll be there because you've got a friend, Stephanie. She said whenever. I'll be there.
So that may be something that we play around with, that we prepare to do like a big 3 days. Maybe we'll open for Monday or something like that.
And then we'll do the, did we do a sale every day? And we always already do that now.
We do so this whole thing started with what was 24 days of Christmas.
Okay.
So we did.
We're gonna have to do
essentially-
something even more amazing.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Sage.
I know. Doesn't he look great?
I'm like, but
he
they
got
are
he got
crooked.
he got a new shirt yesterday and a new hat, and
I had a buddy send me something.
he does. We call it Patrick Fashion Show, or whoever gets new stuff. We call it Genie Fashion Show or whatever. And he came down in his new shirt and his new hat.
And then she tried to take my hat.
It was cute. I was like, I like that hat, and he said he's gonna hide it.
I did. I hid it. You know, the challenge isn't that I wouldn't want her to wear it. I don't want you to lose it. I'm like, where's that hat? And
I've
she's
lost
like,
so many
I don't
masks.
know where it is.
I don't know about you ladies, but I get in the car, I take off my mask and I put it on my lap, and then I get out of the car and it falls on the ground and I don't notice. That's
Is
how
that
I
really what has happened?
That's how I do that with hats and gloves.
So the hat is hidden.
He looked so handsome in his new hat and his new shirt, and he was
I
so
literally-
excited because it had elbow pads.
I kill shirts. You got to watch out for the skinny guys.
He's got
'cause,
super
like,
sharp
I'll cut you
elbows,
with my
and
elbows.
he wears. I never understood what elbow pads were until Patrick, because he literally will wear out the elbows, and now I understand.
In my prior life, Sally Jesse read for Jeannie. The glasses, yeah.
Oh, you like mine? Oh, thank you.
You need a baby string tie for your gloves. For her masks.
I do
like,
need
just
it.
like
So
where
it
she
goes
can
around.
just take it off.
It goes around my neck and then down my sleeve on each of those. I do need that, Marilyn. Okay, I think we're good. Is there anything else? I want to let the ladies. Oh, do we have anything? Oh, Love Notes. So Love Notes is this afternoon. It starts at 2 o'clock, 2 to 5. And I did a video this morning. I saw some of you signed on because I did not get it together to do my video earlier. So there is a video. If you haven't prepped for it and you're prepping, you might want to watch it. It's pretty quick, and it just tells you everything that you need and what we're going to be working with today.
So, last but not least, the video that was edited and posted yesterday, both days of Kimberbell Day at the fair are on the website.
So if you did Day at the Fair and you want to watch it
you
again.
only have only three people had requested to join that group.
Okay.
So, if you were part of Kimberbell Day at the fair and you want to be able to watch those videos, you've got to be a member of the group and you've got to request.
Yes.
If you can't figure out how to do that and can't find the original emails,
send me a note.
Send a note. I will say again that Donnie asked earlier about that A1 Reno vacanso@gmail. That is an email that comes to me, and I'm pretty good about looking through there. I've been clearing my emails for several weeks now, which has felt great. Email volumes kind of come down. Call volumes come down quite a bit. And several people have mentioned that they've stopped in rather than called, or they didn't call twice. They only called once or something like that. So we do appreciate that. But
they call once instead of twice.
Well, no,
Did
they're
you
like,
just
well,
say
I
that?
waited to call. Like, I figured I'd call when I had something more to talk about or something like that. That has made a difference in our ability to get stuff done during the day. So it has been appreciated.
Oh, you know
if
what?
you want to be part of that group, then let us know and we'll send you the link if you can't find it.
People have asked about the pillow inserts for the Boulevard pillow, which, remember, Patrick promised Monday we'll have those videos on. So for the video class, so we'll be doing that. If you need a pillow insert, I have 20. I think they're $24 and 20% off if you're gonna do the class. But I have 25 of those coming. So if you want a pillow insert, then I guess email me. I don't have them on the. Should I put them on the website?
Jeannie at a1vacandso.net.
I can't even remember that. I'm still using my old email.
Or if you have our old email,
Jeannie
it all goes there
a1so@gmail.com. He gave me a new email, but I can't remember.
It's easy. It's Jeannie at a1vacandso.net.
I get so confused. I'm like, is it vac and sew? Is it vacuum and sewing? Is it, so just.
What's our website?
I know our website.
is?
Oh yeah, A1 back in Sonata. So it's just my name. It's just my name. Oh geez, it's gonna be a
All
long
day,
one.
every day.
Okay, be creative. Make something awesome. Oh,
Do you
additional
have
things on
instructions for the
CD.
additional things on CD?
I think it'll be in the CD. There's a CD, so I think the instructions will be there. Additional things on CD.
Maybe you need a hat that ties under the chin. It's not.
Oh!
Even if it tied under the chin, the challenge isn't when she's wearing it. It's wherever she puts it after it comes off. Was that Violet again?
Look, I appreciate all you ladies trying to help me not lose stuff. I need it. I need just like Patrick to just follow me around and just pick up everything that I drop someday. So, be creative, make something awesome. We'll see you tomorrow, which is Friday.
Friday giveaway. You know what the giveaway is this week? It's so amazing.
It is so, you don't want to miss it tomorrow. I haven't figured out what it is yet, but you do not want to miss it. You want to be here for that giveaway. It's going to be amazing.
I always think about, what was the show? What was the movie with the kid who he was like part of like the super family. Everybody had a super power, and he kept going back in time. What was that movie?
The Incredibles.
Not The Incredibles, but the
They're already saying bye.
Bye. I was just gonna say the bad guy was always like, prepare to be amazed.
Bye.